Libra, hey, welcome. Thanks for dropping in with me. We're going to get your download. Let's see what's coming in for you today. I love that I'm doing your read on Beltane, May 1st. This is a day that's all about stoking those fires, not just the fires of passion, but also the fires of transformation. And it's, of course, about all things Libran. It's about love, it's about union, it's about mergers, but it's also about, you know, really aligning with that energy that gets us bringing our fire forward. 111 on the clock. So let's just check it out and see what wants to come in for you, Libra. I did get a really distinctive hit as I dipped into your energy earlier that you have a gateway of initiation presenting itself to you shortly. And look at that. As I say that, bottom of the deck energy, we have an Ace of Pentacles. So this is an opportunity. It's a door of opportunity. Do you accept this opportunity, Libra? I don't know. Let's see what's coming in here for Libra Spirit. This is for any significant Libra placement, or if you happen to have a prominent placement in the 7th house. Also, if you're an Aries rising, that makes you a Libra descendant, and you may find resonance with these messages. Okay, let's see what's coming in here. What is this doorway of initiation? It's coming through as being presented as an opportunity, but you really have to play your cards right here. There could be a little tricky element involved with this opportunity that's just coming in. You may have some reservations about who is alerting you about this opportunity. Okay, and I'm not sure why it's coming in like that, but there does feel like there's a little bit of sleight of hand here. What do we got? Ooh, look at this. Ace of Wands in reverse. This is actually something that could dampen your fire. You might want to reserve taking action on this. It might seem tempting in the moment, okay, but there's something that if you act on this particular opportunity that's being presented to you, you may really come to regret it come fall. Ooh, this is coming in from a fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could also really just like, yeah, look at this. And right behind that, we have the Hermit. Okay. Maybe this is to partner on something. Now, could it be enter into some kind of partnership? If it was, I would say it's being presented as a commitment, but the true motivation is purely sexual. It's purely hookup energy. And there may also be some kind of desire to get some kind of advantage through this hookup too. Okay, I don't know. You may find that it's better to just really go your own way at this time. Justice with that. Okay, this is what puts you in really strong position with the Emperor. And look at this. 10 of Cups right behind that, and your ships coming in to the Sun. And right behind that, we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, what a way to start this out. So there's something here where you really have to be mindful. Now, you might be tempted to take this opportunity when it first gets put on the table here, but it's really up to you. Fully having embraced your lessons of the self, no, like there's something here that's needing your transformation. Now, I believe that you have what it takes to overcome this, but you do have a trickster coming your way. And I do feel like they're going to be quite persuasive. 4:44 on the clock here, but you got angels on the outfield to help you with this deceiver here. And it is a deceiver, okay? Because look what we got. We got the devil coming in here with the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who could potentially really slow you down. And if you were smart, you won't give any immediate answers. I got this big, like, let this unfold kind of message coming out here. If you act too quickly in this situation, you will sorely regret it. I feel like you're right about at this point where your karma is like balanced out. All this stuff that you've been sorting through, all the cycles you've been closing, all this heavy stuff that's been hanging over you is about to get wrapped up. And you're about to really like step into your power. I feel like this is just further affirmation with the Hermit coming in with the Queen of Wands here. It's kind of really illuminating that if you get into any kind of partnership situation right now, it could really derail you right when you're on the precipice of a great advance and a moment of success. So I really feel like your power is moving like an independent agent at this time. All right. So if you're currently single, don't get involved in any kind of romantic partnerships right now. Just, get to know somebody, sure, talk to somebody, have a friendly connection, but don't seal the deal. And I would just refrain from taking it too far. Keep it casual, okay? Because I feel like this is tricky. Somebody's not here for what they say they're here for when this offer is presented. It's really about kind of like restraining you, holding you back. Okay, this thing will weigh you down, whatever it is. It's a distraction from where you're going. Now, does this person necessarily have to have ill intentions? No. But this Knight of Pentacles is slowing things down. They're the ones bringing this opportunity, okay? They're likely an earth sign energy, or they could be somebody bringing forward a business opportunity. I could see that as well, okay? They got their eyes on your 10th house. There's something they feel like they can capitalize on there. And maybe they want to partner with you because they feel like it will advance them in some way. In other words, I feel like whatever's being put on the table here, it benefits them more than it does you. And all it will do is slow you down, put out your fire. There's also like this little piece here of this person may steal your thunder. I think you would be wise to just stay the course with what you're doing. You're too close to a moment of celebration. And if you take this offer, you're going to be disappointed, and this celebration will elude you. Yeah, we got a Knight of Cups coming in here, and right after that, we have a King of Pentacles. This is an earth sign energy, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And it could be coming through in such a way where they're presenting some opportunity that they are trying to convince you will advance you. But the reality is, this is some strategy, okay? And that is the truth. And you need to be mindful of this because this person has sort of a record of doing this. This is somebody you've dealt with in the past. This person like writes checks, that they can't really sign off on. You know what I'm saying? They promise to deliver, it falls short. All right. And there may be a little bit of get back energy here, I have to say. With the strength coming in, I think you need to really stay in this place of self-mastery. You might be tempted, okay? You might be tempted to go for this because I feel like the way it's going to present itself is in such a way that it seems like it'll be easier to go this way. Like it will sort of allow you to advance quickly, okay? And it may seem like that on the surface, but I'm telling you, 911 on the clock. In the end, come fall, it will be a state of emergency. If you go down this way, you will regret it, and you'll put yourself in a position where you're going to be fending off a whole lot of problems. So stay strong, okay? Don't do this. Don't do this, because just on the other side of this is everything coming into balance for you. You coming into your North Node, okay, with that Emperor energy. And summer is going to look so good for you. All of this stress, everything that's been hanging over you like a dark cloud, you're just going to like throw that to the side. And this is when you really get to see everything grow from what you've been investing in. And there will be some kind of big celebration here. So I don't know if you're having some moment of success. It's sort of like a landmark on your journey up to this point. You may even be having a party around this, or some kind of opening, some kind of gathering. There's something going on here where you really feel like I made it. And some of you might be having something really positive happening with a home, okay? So maybe you're getting an opportunity to travel. Maybe you're getting an opportunity to move to a new locale, or maybe become a first-time home buyer, or, you know, have some kind of positivity around the home front too, because it does look like there's some kind of togetherness, happiness here. This is only a potential right now. You got to understand this. All of this is a potential. This happiness, you know, this alignment with the power, you know, and coming into this place of balance. I do feel like you got justice on your side here. I do feel at this point, just because of how you've moved, certain choices you've made, it looks like you moved independently and you separated yourself from a crowd. And this was the right choice, 11:11 on the clock. This is bringing you into alignment, but now it's sort of like this always has to happen, right? When you're right at that moment where you're about to have success, the trickster has to come around and tempt you. And it's like, I feel like it's tempting you with an easy win, but you know, nothing comes like that, you know, nothing worth having. All right. Earn this fair and square. Don't take shortcuts. This is just coming through really strongly. And this person is coming forward in such a way where they are really acting like they have your best interests at heart. They may even be coming forward from a place of heartfelt caring. You know, this could even be somebody who wants to mix a little business with pleasure. They may present it as being about supporting you in your business, but they have other designs. This, like I said, this thing will hold you up. Hold out, because you need to allow this to pass you by, because the wheel's just about to turn in your favor. You see, you got to let this little devil here pass you by. Let the transformation come in. I think illumination will come in around this situation. You'll know what's up. You'll solve the riddle. You could definitely be dealing with a Taurus, because we have very strong Taurus and Leo indications both on the board here. All right. There's also Ophiuchus energy here. That's Sagittarians born November 30th through December 18th. Okay. And Aquarius and Scorpio as well. And really, we have all these signs on the board at this point. Strong Sagittarius energy too with this Wheel of Fortune. This may be news from a Sagittarius, I have to say, with the Page of Wands here. Strong Sagittarius indication. Could also be an Aries or a Leo. We have Aries represented here as the Emperor, but Page of Wands come out with that Wheel of Fortune, strong Sagittarius indication. And I'm telling you, it will lead you to loss, okay? It will. It'll lead you to loss, so hold out, okay? Hold out. Hold out, Libra. Hold out. I know it would be easy to think of the instant gratification, something coming through that'll seal the deal, land you up at that point of success you've been working hard to reach. But I'm telling you, it'll be your undoing. It'll be your undoing with the Death here, Scorpio indications. And with that, we got the World. Bringing this to a close brings you success. There's success on the other side of closing this. So be very leery about any characters that you've already dealt with that have been, I said, death with. Whew, okay, maybe you already did consider this done and dusted, all right? But any character that you've dealt with who has been problematic, and you know they've been problematic, coming around, acting like they've changed their tune, no. Libra, you need to, at this time, act more out of this side of you, man. You need to stay focused on that North Star, your North Node, where you're going. Continue to focus on healing. Continue to focus on doing any kind of inner reflection, you know, mind how you're moving. Stay in your lane. Stay on target. Require that anyone who approaches you comes forward correct with the truth, okay? That they're not omitting things, that they're able to communicate clearly about what's going on here. And you got to set down the boundaries in regard to this, because I feel like you cannot get distracted right now. You really can't. Your new beginning is almost here. you're almost to the other side of this. And right now, oh my gosh, such strong indication here. I think it's going to be tempting. I do. Okay. And I think that's why you're getting this warning. But you are meant to let this go, because it's in letting this go and trusting just to continue to go about things as you have been. Stay on course. Don't get distracted by this. Right? This is what moves you forward to the fulfillment you seek. All right? So don't let them get away with this, okay? Let me do a cut of the deck, and then we're going to get out my shadow light playing cards and see what comes in here. Yeah. Oh, they're going to sweeten the pot. Oh, it's going to be so good for you, Libra. No, in fact, everything that you've built up to this point, that you've laid the foundation for, all of a sudden, everybody's going to want a cut of that pie. It doesn't work. And in fact, there may be somebody who ends up having more control over what you build. So for me, this is coming through very strongly around the area of work, career, finance, some kind of project, some kind of stability you're building for yourself, a chosen direction you're heading in. Don't screw it up. Okay, really, do not screw this up, Libra. Do not screw this up. Okay, it's a pretty easy test to pass for Libra. I seriously think you're going to pass this. I'm really not worried about you not passing this. Okay, so let's see, energies on the board. With that Chariot, we have Cancer, we have Leo energy, Cancer, Leo cusp energy. I'll set these aside because these are kind of the energies associated with how you're advancing. Big fixed sign energy. Really strong Leo indications, really strong Taurus indications, strong Scorpio connection too. Okay, we've got Aquarius in there as well. Let's see. Pretty strong Aquarius. Okay. Strong Sagittarius as well, especially Ophiuchus. Let's see, anything else here? We've got, for the air coming in as blockage, potential blockage, it's really coming through very strongly as Aquarius, I have to say. Okay. Virgo energy too, with the earth energy. Capricorn came in there too. All the earth sign energies came in pretty strongly. But especially we got Capricorn pretty strong. With that devil there. But I feel like that the devil is coming out upright there and associated with the 10th house like it came in. I feel like that's your place of empowerment. You need to sort of embody that quality of Capricorn right now, right? I like the energy of Capricorn because Capricorn is very much an alchemist, just like that Sagittarian energy is as temperance, right? They're the sea goat, and you need to embody that. You need to be fluid right now. You can't get into a fixed position, which means don't sign any contracts right now. It's not a good time for it, okay? You need to stay rogue, man. You need to be an independent agent. This is very, very important. It'll make sense when everything lines up. And like I'm telling you, you are just about there. So don't fall for this trap, man. Do not fall for this trap, okay? It really isn't in your best interest. More than anything, though, with the Queen of Wands on the board here, we got fire signs showing up very strongly in regard to this situation. This is really the only true significator on the board. And what I don't like is for the Queen of Wands to come out with an Ace of Wands in reverse in association with it. That's showing some kind of, you know, non-ethical intention there, okay? As far as what leads you to your advancement, on the other side of this test, we got Emperor energy, okay? So that is Taurus, Aries energy. To me, this is clearly speaking of, with the way it came out, South Node, North Node, all right? It's you balancing out a lesson from your karma, the cycles you've been through. It's finally getting all those debts paid in full, because we all got those debts to pay. And it's what leads you to your North Node, the activation of your new beginning. Now, I also see, you know, this is you kind of also refining yourself as the Empress. In your pre-shuffle, you had 9 of Pentacles show up. So I know you're in that pre-Empress energy. There is an Emperor here waiting for you on the other side of this. This will come in for you. I also feel like there's a lot of celebration, and there can be a real transformation. You know, you can have somebody to celebrate these new beginnings with too. All right. I do feel like love is on deck. But this person who's coming forward here, this could actually be somebody who's maybe in competition with you. This could be a business competitor. This could be somebody who knows somebody is interested in you or is looking in your direction and they want that person. Okay. It's got that kind of vibe. All right. There's something that we need to discover here about this Queen of Wands. So let's bring it in. All right, right on the top of the deck with my Shadow Light playing cards, we have Discover, Learn, and Play. And on the bottom here, we have the 2 of Spades coming up in the shadow. You should hardcore block this offer. I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to find out, Libra. Okay, we're going to check out this Queen of Wands. What is this Queen of Wands coming forward about? What's the true motivation here? What is this offer about? So we've got a Queen of Wands coming forward. Queen of Wands is making an offer. All right. Could be something involving finances. Could be something involving some kind of business project or a creative project. Something they want to partner with you on. It's a ruse. It's not their true intention. Their true intention is to slow you down and actually maybe even gain some kind of control over what you're working on here. So let's see what's going on. I think they're trying to head something off at the pass, right? Queen of Wands is coming out upright right now, but like I said, they're coming in with this Wands in reverse, this Ace of Wands. So that means, you know, the presentation might be friendly. The presentation might be friendly, but there's something else at play here. Yeah, look at this. The presentation may be friendly, but there's something else at play here. Jack of Hearts in the shadow. This is a manipulative energy. Okay, water sign energy coming in there too. This person could have strong fire and water in their chart, right? We did have Cancer, Leo, Cusper come in. That's possible. You had moved away from this energy before. Okay, I see that. This very well could have been somebody who caused issues in a situation you had already invested in the past. You had to put this thing on ice. 4 of Spades. I think you also had to let this go, not by choice, but because of interference. And you knew that if you invested in this direction, it was only going to stunt your growth. Not only was it going to stunt your growth, but it was going to put out your fire. And there it is again. This Ace of Clubs energy, Ace of Wands operating in the shadow coming in here with this Queen of Wands. Now, I have to bring it in. It is Beltane. A Queen of Wands using the wand energy in a way that is destructive can be somebody of the witchy persuasion. Could it be you got somebody trying to spin a web around you to get you caught up, to get you stuck? This person's trying to block with the 2 of Spades and a freaking raven. Just 2 ravens just flew by heading south, okay? Raven is your birth totem, Libra, in Native American astrology, okay? And they just head down to the south. That is where you got the fire, all right? So this person is trying to block your fire, your passion, your drive, your ambitions, what you're transforming in your life. Possibly your vitality. Look, this person wants to create disappointment with the 5 of Hearts. They want to create separation as well with the 3 of Spades here. But the joke's on them because you're already illuminated about this, all right? And what this person doesn't know is you're already illuminated about the way that they've been trying to burden you and the way they've been trying to slow down your investments, especially your investments on a financial level. So this could be trying to disrupt your business, okay, trying to rock your stability in some way, casting a little glamour, all right? Okay, let's say this person's not a witch. They can still be a witch, just the way they use their words. Doesn't mean they have to be a stereotypical witch, all right? People can cast spells with the way they use their words. This is somebody who is trying to bring endings for you. Oh, it's hidden. It's hidden. You know, they come off like, oh, no, you know, I care about you. It was just a misunderstanding back there. Look, I'm telling you, Queen of Diamonds in the light to Queen of Diamonds in the shadow. They present this face. This is who they are. All right. This could be somebody's ex. Okay. This could be somebody's ex. This could be somebody that was an option of somebody you were involved with. This could have been somebody that, you know, they hooked up with. This could be somebody they used to be in relationship with. These are all possibilities. This is somebody that tried to create a certain kind of glamour around your image. They spun your image. So there's been some kind of deceit here, all right? And there's some kind of illusion that's been cast here. But I feel like you've broken this spell. I do. And I feel like you've been advancing and you're just about there, but this person wants to try to sabotage it because they see you're here. I told you. I saw that 9 of Pentacles type energy come out in your pre-shuffle with the tarot. And here we got the 9 of Diamonds. So this is where you're at, but they're trying to turn this around, all right? Coming in very strongly. So this is somebody who could have strong earth and fire in their chart, all right? They could also have a strong water sign placement, but when we're looking at the jacks, that's more talking about kind of the way somebody's moving at you. So we know that this person's coming at you from a very, like, they say they're coming at you from a very heart-centered place, but with it being in the shadow with this Jack of Hearts, it's a manipulation. It's false. It's not true, all right? But the indications we have about this character in terms of astrological signs, it's a queen. Strong earth, strong fire in their chart, okay? So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all right? All right, so give me more details about this for Libra. What does Libra need to know about this situation with this Queen of Wands? I specifically want to know, I just for the sake of it, and because it's Beltane, did this Queen of Wands cast any spell work? Did this Queen of Wands cast any spell work? Has this Queen of Wands been throwing some workings around toward Libra? I wanted to come out, but it's not coming out, so I'm not going to take it. I'm not sure what it was, but it's meant to come out. It'll come out again. Okay. Oop. Oh, okay. Well, there you are, Libra, coming up over here, separate from this energy. Okay. Here you are, Libra, in the light. Okay. Queen of Spades. Yeah, look. 4 of Hearts. Disappointment. Loss. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm seeing. I didn't notice the way that was laid down. Now look at this. Okay. This is the way it came in. See that Queen of Diamonds chasing after that Jack of Hearts in the shadow? This is what landed right on top of that Jack of Hearts. 10 of Spades in the light. 29:44 on the clock. 11:44. This is what's up. This Queen of Wands has been trying to create some disappointment for you. For some of you, yeah, she's been throwing around some workings, okay? But I feel it's more the way that she's been using her contacts, the social circle, you know, putting a little word in this person's ear, putting a little word in that person's ear, trying to spin a glamour around your image, trying to get people to view you in a certain way, trying to dissuade people from having connection with you, making contact with you. Maybe you've noticed there's been a lot of people that just sort of like fell away and you're like, where did you go? Like, I thought we were good friends and now all of a sudden you never want to connect anymore. Well, this person may be a mutual friend, a mutual contact, you know, within that circle, and that's your explanation. But what I see this is that somebody is advancing towards you, and this is somebody that has, you know, they have feelings here. Okay, they want to come forward, they want to bring you some kind of offer. Could be a water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But the thing is whoever this Jack of Hearts is that's coming towards you, this Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Wands has like not the best impression of them. Like they're almost kind of like out to sabotage this person. They see this person as the devil, you know, because this person wants to align with you. I have to be honest with you though, Libra. I think you also see this person as the devil too. I think at one point you dealt with some pretty hairy stuff with this character. I think it's so interesting the way that your energy landed totally separate from all of this. I feel like you have separated from this and you're in a good place. You're in a balanced place. This is somebody coming around, making an emotional offer. They want to advance with you in some way. I think they're also coming through in such a way where they're like, hey, I know everything got kind of like messy back there. There's a lot of stuff that went, you know, sideways, but I want to make it up to you. I know how I can like really get you where you're looking to go. I want to help you out. I care about you. Okay. But this character, they don't come alone. They're the face of what's coming towards you. And I don't feel like this person's completely free of that shadowy influence. They're not. Because this character here, this Queen of Wands to the Queen of Diamonds in the shadow, oh, they're coming in tow with this character. They are. And in fact, they could be in on it. They could be in on it together. I feel like it's to thwart you. There's some desire to slow you down here. And maybe through kind of working you a little bit, pulling on those heartstrings a bit, you know. You might have a soft spot for these people. Maybe they think that they could play on that and get some sway. I think you need to be aware of this, Libra. All right, let's get some clarification for you, Libra. Yeah, bottom of the deck energy. Look, you got to keep your fire intact. Queen of Clubs in the light. I just went to go and clarify you. You may have strong air and fire in your chart. You got something you really need to stand up for here. And you're not going to need to, you know, be putting out all these fires, be at the ready for the other shoe to drop, sit around wondering, can I trust this person? Can I trust that person? If you just simply say, no, you know, I'm good. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing because I feel like you're in a good place. Your heart's in a good place too, Libra, okay, with the Queen of Hearts here. Like I said, you're on this journey of coming into your Empress energy. So what I don't see here so far is a Queen of Diamonds, all right? So this lets me know that you're in the process of really rooting something. You're really about to discover a new potential in what you're building for yourself in the earthly realm, a name for yourself, your finances, your career direction, the kind of home life you want to have. Also, you know, the type of committed relationship you want to have, like all of those dreams, those visions you have of the kind of life you want to live, which is the whole reason why you went your own way and you've been doing the work. All of this is on deck for you, but this is like your final challenge, okay? It is. And it's so important that you stay in that 9 of Diamonds, 9 of Pentacles energy, because you're really about to root it. I have to tell you. Give me some more details here about Libra. What does Libra need to do in this situation to stay on track and hit that north node and reach this point of activation for everything they've been working so hard for, man, because it looks like the alignment is just ahead, all right? So you've already done the transformational work of the south node, but I'm telling you, if you get sucked into this, it's going to pull you right back down there, Libra. It will, okay? This message has been coming through for Libra pretty strongly for a while. I sort of feel like right now, Libra, we're on cruise control. And when I say cruise control, I don't mean like you're just sitting around on your butt. No, you're doing a lot right now. You're balancing a lot. But what I mean is, you know what your responsibilities are. You know where you're invested, what you're creating for yourself, and you just need to stay the course here. Yeah. Yeah. Stay the course, okay? Don't get sucked into this like, we can help advance you really quick. I got this great opportunity for you. You know, I know everything was, you know, really, really rough back there, but this will make it up to you. I really want you to know that I believe in you. I support you. Yeah, right. Do it the boring way, Libra, with the Jack of Diamonds. One foot in front of the other, laying down the bricks, okay? Keep doing what you're doing. Nose to the grindstone. Because this offer that's coming forward like, oh, we have your best intentions at heart. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's to take advantage of where you're at. And right at the point when you're about to reach this point of success, just rip it away from you. All right? On the real. You can't trust, don't partner with anybody on a business level right now. Don't get into any kind of financial dealings with anybody, or growing or developing anything with anybody right now. We got water sign energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's coming through as very shadowy, and you need to like stand your ground in this situation. Refuse the offers right now, because look, this is what you're about to reach. It's the activation of your 10th house. It's 37:37 on the clock, 10:10. See, this is the thing. You've got to pass this test. This is the only thing that is going to balance out the karma here with the 6 of Diamonds, okay? If you do not pass this test, you go all the way from the 10 back to the 5. Let me tell you, you do not want to do this, okay? You need to cut this off, and you need to keep moving forward on your own. To move forward on your own moves you forward very quickly. If you take this on, you're going to get held back. And you're going to be back in the same drama that you extricated yourself from. You cannot do this. Do not sign any contracts right now. And let me tell you something. If you got somebody coming around and they're laying it on real thick, oh, I love you. I realize you're the one that I should have committed to all along, and they want to rush off to the altar. Let's do a little Vegas weekend wedding. Oh, no, 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 no. That contract comes with all kinds of hidden stuff behind it. And if you think that that side piece action isn't still there, oh, it is. Oh, it is. Don't get suckered in by this. You did the right thing by letting this go. All right. So this is really just coming through as a confirmation to stay on the track you're on, Libra. You cannot fumble at this point. You're going to be kicking yourself for days if you fumble at this point. You're in too strong of a position to go and sabotage yourself for this. And I think you know this is what's going on, okay? So it looks like you got somebody advancing, you know, they want to make it up to you. They really do believe in you. Never mind all that stuff they said back there. Don't sign anything on the dotted line. I'm not saying you can't, you know, have a conversation with somebody, but you'd be wise not to, you know, fall for this. I want to pull out the Halloween oracle here for you. Yeah, look. You can't see it right now, but you are so it's just like a mere veil separating you between you and that future that you've been dreaming of. You know, that That future you've been holding in your mind's eye, everything you've been seeing, everything you've been creating for yourself, you had to dream it into being, you know, and at times it was your way of kind of just escaping what was going on around you, to stay focused on this vision and nourish this vision in your quiet moments, nourish this vision every time you went for a walk, or every time you sat down for a meditation, or every time you were waiting in line at the grocery store. You kept this vision in your mind, and as you went off to bed at night, it's what you thought of, it's what you dreamed of. Someday when I get here, this is what I'll be doing, and it's right frickin' there. This is how close it is. You're just about to see it. Don't frickin' screw it up, man. Don't. And let me tell you something. This is a great litmus test. Because if these people really do care about you so much, if they really do value you so much, if they really do believe in you so much, you shouldn't have to cut them in on anything that you have been building for yourself. They should want to see you strong and empowered in and of yourself. You should not have any kind of like clap back from them in regard to you saying, you know what, I just want to continue to do this on my own. I'm not looking to partner on anything right now. Or if they're wanting to move things forward really, really rapidly on a romantic level, they should be okay with you saying, you know what, how about, you know, how about we're friends first, you know, things really did go, you know, awry back there, and I don't want to put myself in that kind of position again. And also, I don't have a lot of time right now because I'm very busy and I'm very active, so I don't have a lot of time and space and energy to invest in, you know, cultivating a relationship, a romantic relationship. So, you know, if you want to hang out, if you want to stay in touch, cool, you know, if you're even wanting that. I don't know if you even want that, Libra. I mean, I'm just speaking to it for those of you who feel tempted, because it feels like some of you may feel tempted. Otherwise, it wouldn't be like a doorway of initiation, I have to say. But you do need to be mindful about this. If somebody really does care in such a way, there's going to be no pressure. There's going to be understanding if they really do feel badly about how things went back there because they know that it was out of pocket, then they're going to totally understand your position. They're not going to pressure you in any way, and there's not going to be any guff or drama around it. You definitely should not act in haste in this situation. If you do, you will regret it. Come fall, everything that you built will be destroyed. I mean, it's coming through that way, Libra. Yeah, look. Hold up, okay? Keep what you got cooking, okay? Don't let them stir the pot. You're the one who stirs the pot. You're making up something that's bringing you to a place of synergy and healing. And I have to say, some of you are dealing with somebody of the witchy persuasion that just thinks that they can come around and get their energetic hooks back in you and stir things up. Or this is like a master manipulator, you know, if I can just get the hook in, you know, then I can start manipulating Libra. I'll work Libra like a marionette. No, no. You know, stay in control of what you're cooking here, okay? You don't need to give them access to your secret sauce, Libra. You just need to keep doing what you're doing, you know? Don't let people pick your brain about your plans or anything like that, okay? There's just something you really have to protect here because you had to fight really hard for it, and you invested a lot of your time and energy in this new beginning. And, you know, if people wanted to partner with you on that, then they should have been around at that time. You know, it shown their support when it was important to show it. Yeah, maybe they got regret right now. Maybe that haunts them. You know, maybe they do want to turn things around. Can people change? Yeah, sometimes people do change, but the point is you don't have time to tend to their regret right now. You just don't. This is a matter of having to be a little bit more logical, Libra. You got to master this situation. You need to grok more of the Emperor energy right now. The Emperor does what's necessary. The Emperor takes care of business. Yeah, 44 on the clock, okay? The Emperor knows, like, this is what I need to do in order to hit the mark. And I got to do what's fair for everyone. And that's a big piece of Libra's work, is to really look at all sides of an equation and go, what is the best possible choice I can make in this situation that really factors in what's for the highest good in this matter. And so, yeah, of course, you know, if somebody is interested in healing, they want to have a communication, would it kill you to entertain that? Absolutely not. I don't think you want people to suffer, Libra. I mean, maybe there's some low vibe Libras out there that do, but the majority of you, you've really been learning a lot from your time in the South Node. You've been learning a lot from all the time you spent with Pluto, you know, hounding you. And you've done a lot of deep healing work. You know what it's like to live with regret. And that's why you're so focused on what you're doing right now, okay? So you may want to hear these people out, all right? Because, hey, it's always better to have some kind of closure, some kind of understanding than to leave things undone. You know, that just feels right, especially when you're balancing out a heavy karmic cycle. But don't let their regret become your regret because you like hitch your cart to theirs and feel like, well, now I need to help them. No, no. You got to help yourself. You know who showed up for you and who helped you. Okay, so you stick loyal to those people. And the ones who, you know, were not able to, you know, be there for you, who got, you know, pulled in by the glamour, who believed the rumors, the gossip, or were part of it, like, let them sort that out. You know, can you heal some connections? Maybe, but I don't feel like that's the point right now, okay? You spent your time in the underworld. You had your pause. You danced with the devil. You know, you've already paid your dues. And you're just about to have this opportunity where you're getting beyond the pause where everything begins again. Okay, so don't sacrifice it. You don't need to get dragged back down to hell, Libra. Any final details for Libra in this situation? Overarching theme, please, for Libra in this situation. I think you understand the assignment, Libra. I love seeing this. I love seeing that the other side of this story, you know, is right around the corner. It feels like it's very, very close. I think you feel it too. You've been seeing the signs. You've been seeing the growth. You've been feeling like, wow, you know, things don't feel so stuck anymore. You know, you really have liberated yourself from this. And if there was somebody who was throwing their weight around energetically, or they were doing any kind of thwarting work, you undid all that. You know, nothing, you know, has stuck. Nothing really did anything to hold you back, okay? You transmuted that energy. You understand enough about alchemy to know you don't need to take on anybody's BS, all right? Hummingbird just flew by the window, okay? So that's joy, sweetness, you know? You're just about to step into that. Why would you fall for this and like take yourself, you know, how many steps back? Yeah, don't regret. Don't regret letting down your guard at this point. And don't let anybody tell you you're being too guarded either. There's a difference between being defensive and guarded and just being smart, because you know that you do need to sort of like protect your interests when it comes to certain characters that have proven themselves to be untrustworthy. All right? And some of these people, maybe you gave them multiple chances. It's like you can't continue to fall for this, right? Oop. All right, there we go. What do we got here? All right, look. Like I said, forgiveness, reducing the burden. There's nothing wrong with hearing somebody out. There's nothing wrong with letting them have their peace. But I brought this up many times about forgiveness. And sometimes forgiveness is just letting go. Now, maybe there are some people that you do wish to work things out with. Maybe there is somebody special that you wouldn't mind healing your relationship with. But this is not something that's just like, okay, you know, we had this talk and now everything's all good. It doesn't work like that. It takes time to rebuild trust with somebody. You can't just do that overnight. More than anything, breathing room is what's created in a true forgiveness process. Because if somebody's coming around, they're saying they're sorry. And if you say, okay, you know, I accept your apology, but I really just want to continue on my own. And then that person gets activated. That's not really them wanting to foster any kind of true release healing as it is anyway. And you get to decide where your boundary lines are. But this is up to you. So I feel like this is what's being presented to you. But I'm telling you, you can't let this opportunity, even if you do choose you want to heal with this person, you cannot let this turn into an us thing in terms of what you've been building for yourself, or you will regret it. All right? They need to understand that while you can forgive them and while you may want to heal a connection with them, in some cases you're going to be like, okay, it's cool. And I wish you a good life and I'm moving forward with mine. And that's okay too, Libra. All right. So this is going to pan out differently for all of you, you know, depending on your situation. Some of you are in marriages. Some of you are, you know, in serious committed relationships and you're really wanting to heal the connection. If that's the case, you know, it's still going to take time. But what you had to cultivate for yourself in the meantime, that's what you cultivated for you. And there's something here about not losing yourself and your own goals and your focus to defer to the other at this time. If you do, you're going to regret it. And you're going to find yourself in the same spot you were before. All right. But I do feel like at the very least in this situation, you should hear this person out. All right. What you do is up to you. But just having this conversation and having this communication, and maybe in some cases really stating your boundaries clearly, can be very healing for you. All right. And for the other person too. All right. If they have true intentions. But you know, I have to tell you, the way it's coming through, man. Yeah, we got spider, community, and web weaving on this side. And then on the other side here, we have skull of darkness, blind spots. You see what I'm saying here? 12th house activity with the blind spots. The 12th house is the blind spot. The 12th house is karma. The 12th house is hidden enemies. And when I think of the spider, I think of creativity. I think of networking. I think of that cosmic web of creation. But I also think of the webs that we can weave, the ways that we can deceive ourselves, the way we can buy into others' deception, and that can get us caught up, okay? So don't be in this position where you allow yourself to get lured in and caught up, right? You have too much that you could lose. And maybe it has been a little difficult for you because you've been separated from a certain group of people, or you've been separated from a community, and maybe you wish that things could just be the way they used to be, where everybody got along. But there have been some fundamental things that have changed. And maybe just stay in this creative cycle and focus on these new connections that you're forming and the connections that you do choose to heal. Okay, because I do feel like there's some of that coming in for you as well, Libra. But you're going to have to be very decisive about this. And where you know somebody comes with other people in tow, and that's always going to be an issue, it can be kind of rough, you know, and there may be a sense of regret around it because it's like, I wish it didn't have to be this way. But only you can weigh out at the end of the day if it's really worth it to you to let that back in your space, knowing that there's a high likelihood that you're going to have the same kind of interference that you finally pulled yourself out of. You know, it's up to you. It's your choice. I don't know. I feel like I want to give one more bit of guidance here. Yeah, I mean, you went through a lot here, and you're in this place where you're just about to see the creativity coming through the ashes, you know, through everything that was leveled, everything that was lost. I don't think it's a good idea to partner right now, or to enter into a real deep, involved healing process with somebody right now. I think you need to hit this mark first. Again, Page of Cups. Okay, so there could be water sign energy coming forward with this opportunity, but it does say here protection from one's enemies. Okay, so you do need to be mindful about this, and I think you'll feel it. Okay, I'm going to give one more round of clarification for you, Libra, with this, because this is sort of a read that a lot of the collective can benefit from, since everybody's dealing with the Libra South Node energy right now. So let's just do sort of like some advice from the angels in regard to this. What is the best choice to make in this situation? It's a little bit of a complex situation, but I think one thing is clear. You can't get derailed, even if it's for a healing process. It's almost like you've been in a healing process for so long, and I feel like there's been offers for healing on the table for a long time. And nobody wanted that until you're right at this point where you're about to get where you've been looking to go. And now all of a sudden, now people are interested in healing. It's just, there's something about the timing here that's a little suspect. So follow through, Libra, okay, with your vision. And then when you're in a place where you have more time for that, for reconnection and stuff, then you can, look at it then. And in the meantime, anybody who's sincere, they'll understand that, and they're not going to try to, push the river. They're going to trust the flow. All right. I think that's kind of the wisest advice here. Yeah, because there's strategy in play here, and somebody's looking at you, and they're keeping an eye on what you're doing, and they got some plans. I'm telling you, with this Page of Swords energy. All right. Yeah, and they know you're not revealing all your plans either, and they want it in. They want to know what's going on. So you kind of got to hold those things close to your chest at this time. Okay, any further guidance? The world, bring it to completion, especially in relation to any fixed sign energies. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. All right? Yep. Because there is something that you're coming into alignment here with the Two of Cups. You are meant to come into alignment with something. It's coming to fruition right now. And this is totally earmarked for you. But if you allow this to come back in again, it could really sabotage it, okay? Your success comes in bringing this cycle to a close with world. The world is like bringing it to completion is what brings you the success. Yes, and it says, fountain of wisdom. It's wise to close the cycle, Libra, okay? It gives success in all your ventures. And then we had a card here, okay? Just want to show you. This card came out, this angel card came out crossing that skull of flowers, creating through the ashes. So let's see what's crossing it, because I think it's very significant here. Oh, yeah, that Page of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you. So we have some strong Sagittarian, influences coming through here in this read. Do not move forward with this. Whatever this is, do not move forward right now. Don't buy into any kind of like pressure tactics. We got to move this forward really quickly. It's now or never. Well, I guess it's never then. I'm serious, because it says right here, propagation of the light confounds the wicked and slanders and saves from enemies, but it's in reverse. So this lets you know the intention. You've been forewarned. This is coming up ahead. You need to be aware of this. Don't fall for it, man, or you'll regret it.